How do, folks, and welcome to our final full day in the Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World for this trip. Got a feeling it's going to be a long one. Apparently the park's open till 11 tonight, and we're here before opening. We're doing that because FizzGig has got us a character dining breakfast, which I'm very happy about. I should meet my beloved Eeyore. But also we're going to have to do a bit of clock juggling because we've got a virtual queue for Tron, which could call at any moment, or depends on how fast that they get through. So we'll have to see what's happening with that, but that won't happen until 9 o'clock. And you can see how fast that they're calling all the boarding queues, so we'll keep you posted. Anyway, about to go onto the monorail now and head on into the Magic Kingdom. So in case you didn't know it, the parking for the Magic Kingdom actually isn't in front of the Magic Kingdom. It's about a mile away from it. It's the other side of Seven Seas Lagoon, so you have to take either a monorail or a ferry boat over there. Both are more or less the same amount of time, so it all depends on what your preference is. Do you want to float across or do you want to ride across? You can get a nice breeze off Seven Seas Lagoon if you go with the boat, but the monorail is air-conned, and you get to sit down. There's not that many seating options on the ferry boat, but yeah, you get a nice little view of the scenery around the Magic Kingdom as well from the monorail. Yeah, I'll flip the camera around. Also the lake that heads off to Fort Wilderness as well. We're about to go through the contemporary resorts. You'll just see some of the contemporary DVC rooms. I believe the DVC rooms here. But yeah, this all used to be river country over that side, but fortunately it's well documented on, have a look on Google for that. That closed down a little while ago. That's why it eventually came into resorts. But anyway, here we are, we're coming into the contemporary. It's the only resort that has its own monorail going through the middle of it. And then here you'll see Chef Mickey's. Chef Mickey's there, that's a character dining breakfast. Very popular, especially with young families. Got the famous mural by Mary Blair there, and the five-legged goat. Go and look for it, kids. Also on this side you've got Fantasia goods and Bayview goods. Yeah, there's also a video arcade down there and plenty of places to sit down. Also on the outside there, that balcony, that's a cracking view of the fireworks if you want to see it. Yeah, and there's the remainder of the lake, and I believe that's staff parking. Oh no, it'll still be contemporary parking now. You'll probably find some staff members actually parking there, because sometimes it's easier to get to work from that side rather than the staff car park. And then we've got Space Mountain, and just beside that you should see the canopy for Tron, and just popping over the trees you've got Cinderella Castle. Anyway, so we're coming into the station now, so we'll pick this up again once we get onto Main Street. And off go the Dapper Dans to welcome everyone to Main Street. Well, we're all checked in for Crystal Palace, so we just sit here, listen to the Dapper Dans and enjoy that lovely view of Cinderella Castle. So Crystal Palace is a character dining buffet breakfast, as you can see, themed to Winnie the Pooh. You get this nice little card there and all the signatures on the back. There's also a selection of cocktails as well, because hey, who doesn't like alcohol at breakfast? Yeah, so you got all the usual stuff, cider, lager, wine, or you can get specialty cocktails if you really want to hit the hard stuff first thing in the morning. Right, now I've been grappled by two characters from Winnie the Pooh. I'll go and have some food. So the food is served basically in the centre half. You got the left half of the seating over there, right half on the other side, and everyone comes to the centre, gets the food. It's the same food on either side, so it doesn't really matter which side you go to. But yeah, let's have a look, see what's on offer. So roast beef hash, it's meant to be Carolyn tofu curry, not for me at breakfast. Not sure what that is. Oh, a Denver and a Mediterranean frittata. Cage-free scrambled eggs. Yep. A bit of that. Cheesy potato casserole. Try a bit of that, if I can get to it. Oh, it's a bit ooey gooey. Yeah. Eponymous Mickey waffle. Alright, so you got fried chicken, shrimp and grits. I'll try some grits. Sausage and, oh god, that is destroyed bacon. But it's how the Americans like it. In England we call that destroyed. Look at that. Nope, that's a definite no. You've killed the bacon, not on. Right, so blueberry pancakes and biscuits. And I'm sorry, that ain't a biscuit, that's a scone. Have a look what else they've got around here. Oh, we've got some pancakes here, all made fresh. Well, like I say, everything on the other side is just the same, but we'll have a look, see if there's anything different. Seems to be a bit more added to it. There's a few more Mickey waffles. Oh, bacon isn't as destroyed on this side, so. Get a bit of that. Right, let's go consume. So a gorgeous breakfast eaten at Crystal Palace. Met all the characters. I'll whack some pictures in here. But yeah, I mean it's not haute cuisine, but it's really nice food. It's basic staple stuff, cooked well and presented nicely. Our server there, Jonathan, was absolutely fantastic. Can't fault him at all. Kept us plied with drinks and helped us every step of the way. He's absolutely brilliant, so I can highly recommend that as a character dining breakfast, especially with my beloved Eeyore. Anyway, on to Tron. Well, that was Tron. Staggeringly good ride that. I'll miss that when I'm not here. But yeah, so now we're going to have a go on Carousel of Progress. Talk about new school to old school. Anyway, it's a sit down in aircon. That's the main thing. So this ride made its debut at the 64-65 World's Fair. One of Walt's favourites and one of Walt's originals. One of the last few of Walt's originals. Speed of change has made the original stuff quite rapidly disappearing, but that's what Walt wanted, so I'll never forget that. He wanted Disneyland and Disney World to be in a constant state of improvement, update and change, keep moving with the times. So this ride is not really upkeeping with the times because it's a step through generations and it's not really kept up with time. But like I say, it's a good sit down in some aircon, and it's a staple. So it's got to be done. Right, so whilst we plan our next move and our next ride, we're having a little sit down at the lunging pad, which is in the centre of Tomorrowland. So just above us, we've got two rides. You've got the People Mover, which has the loading bay on and just goes on a circle tour around Tomorrowland, and you've also got the Astro Orbiter. I would go on that, but quite frankly I won't fit in them, so yeah, probably best I don't do that. But yeah, that is right on the top, so if you want a really good panoramic view of the park, you're probably not going to get much better chances to go on Astro Orbiter, because it's like jets. You can fly up and you can see for miles on a nice clear day. Anyway, so we're at a lunging pad. We're just going to get a couple of slushies, chill down a bit, because it's ragingly hot again here in Florida. It's not an air-calmed area, but it still affords us a little sit down while we plan our next move. If you heard that, you know where we are. We're at the Fantasyland train station over by Casey Jr. splash pad. I'll flip the camera around just so you can see. Give me a sec. There we go. So you got the Barnstormer over there. You got the Casey Jr. splash pad. You got Pete's Silly Sideshow over there. But one thing I wanted to point out, when you're in a Disneyland theme park, just have a look at the ground. Sounds a bit daft, but there's theming in the ground as well. See, because we've got the animals in the carriages, we've got hoof prints in the floor. And the elephants like to eat peanuts. You see the peanuts there as well. You even got paw prints for different animals as well. The bigger hoof prints and paw prints for elephants. So when you're in a theme park, just take a bit of time, just have a look at the theming, just appreciate the effort that's gone in to make everything look as good as it does. So we've boarded the train now, and none other than the Walter E. Disney locomotive, named after the great man himself. This is a circle tour of the park. You can get on and off of any of 4 stations. We've got on the Fantasyland station, you've got the Main Street station, the Adventureland, or is it, I don't know what land it'll call, but it's basically behind Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And then back here. So yeah, I know that's 3. I'm sure there's another one, but anyway. It's a hop-on, hop-off service, doing a full tour of the park. We're going to go around to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I have a lot of nosy there, but who knows what stage they're at. It's close to being completed. They took the scaffolding down the other day, tried all the lights on, so they're probably through to proper ride testing in earnest now, but we'll see when we get around there. Anyway, we're gonna head off to Pirates, have a little go on there, and then after that probably get another drink because we're absolutely melting in this heat.
She's sweet as candy. I know you wanna be with her, but Josie got a reputation to scratch behind that purr. She's got her little game perfected. She'll let you think you have control, and then one day when you least expect it, she'll steal away your soul. It's so easy when you think you're winning, but but she's got herself another plan. You think you're being clever like a modern man, but Josie has the upper hand. I know you're not to blame, and there's no shame in falling for her siren, but while you're still a man, you better get out while you can. It's so easy when you think you're winning, but she's got herself another plan. You may think you're being clever like a modern man, but Josie has the upper hand. It's so easy when you think you're winning, but she's got herself another plan. You may think you're being clever like some kind of modern man, but Josie has the upper hand. You may think you're being clever like a modern man, but Josie has the upper hand.
This here's Frontierland, home to cowpokes, campfires, and country bears. This outpost is chock full of tall tales and an even taller mountain. We call it Big Thunder. Catch a ride on its runaway trains and you'll see why. On a more musical note, just ahead I heard some new critters are moving in and looking to make a splash. Take a listen, we're almost there. We've reached Frontierland Station, everyone, so sit tight and hold those horses until we've come to a complete stop. If you're disembarking, please carry your strollers all the way off the platform before unfolding. That will help make room for any new buckaroos. Watch your step now. This is Frontierland Station.
All right, folks, remain seated. Remain seated. Remain seated. Not yet. Not yet.
A few moments later.
So after Pirates, I think it's about time I got grabbed by the goodies again. So come to Haunted Mansion. Really enjoying seeing Hatbox Ghost. Not sure I like the positioning, but it's still good to see Hatbox Ghost finally in place.
This haunted room truly stretching, or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely.
Right, so we're now in Memento Mori. Oh dear, Fizzkid's looking at bags. But yeah, got a sweatshirt there of the wallpaper, but I've already got a shirt with that on. Some nice Crocs. One for the ladies. Nice Madame Leota Spirit jersey there. I think I've got my eye on a nice button-down shirt here. Not as bright and gaudy as I normally have, but it is a haunted mansion, so this might have to be a purchase. So here's a handy little hint for you. You spend a lot of time on your mobile phones in the parks where you're booking lightning lanes or checking reservations or doing whatever on the My Disney Experience app. So it takes up a lot of power on your phone, and you may need to, if you haven't got a spare battery or a charger, you may need to just top up. So if you've got a cable, bring yourself to the Tangled Toilets. Sounds a bit weird, but trust me on this. Yeah, I'll flip it around. Here we are. These are the toilets just by the Small World over there and Haunted Mansion over that way. So yeah, These are called the Tangle toilets because they're obviously themed to the Rapunzel film. Anyway, you got this little seating area, and you can see, where's my finger there? Big logs like that. If you look in the side of them, I'm sat next to one now. There's a little hollow inside, and there's a charging point, so you can charge up your phone there. So I'm charging up Fizzgig's phone while she goes and sorts herself out, and yeah, get yourself some free charge. Okay, so behind Seven Dwarfs Mine Train you've got Gaston's Tavern, where they serve the Le Fou brew. But one little hidden gem a lot of people don't know, if you come round to the back, there's a little door for the little people to go through. Right, well, oh my word, look at my hair. Got a hairdo like Sammy Guevara. Anyway, we've just come off Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and definitely need a little sit down, so we've come round to the back and into Gaston's Tavern, and here we've got a lovely little drink called a Le Fou's Brew, mango and marshmallow, is it? Yeah, it's a mixture. It's a slushy based drink, but it's got a mixture of marshmallow and mango in the mixing together. It's really nice, really refreshing. So come in here, you can get that. You can even get a souvenir stein with it, plus it's nice and shaded in here if you can get a seat. We're currently in Gaston's parlour. I'll just flip the camera around so you can see. But yeah, that's his fireplace, so you can see his portrait over there and his wall of death of antlers. Even the lampshades are made of antlers there. But it's nice air-conned and shaded in here.